Welcome in, everybody. I'm GpaSilverMane, and in this video, I want to talk about the Fresh Horizons event coming in 3 days to unlock your Scarlet Spiders, as well as mine. And it's as I predicted, hoarding was not something they want to promote, in my personal opinion. And they totally explained that in the mail here. I want to say thank you so much to Scopely. There hasn't been a lot of blogs because it's the holiday season, and they gave us 3-day heads up on this. And I made a video talking about how I don't think they clearly stated we don't want you to hoard gold or resources. We want you to be investing in your characters, right? To beat content. And this event is the most player friendly, non hoarding necessary wonderfulness, okay? So I'm going to cover it all right here real quick. Before I do, definitely down below if you haven't already, hit that subscribe. We're headed for 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to be a YouTube partner, as well as thumbs it up. Both are completely free. If you thumbs it up, other people can see these videos and get this information, enjoy the same content. Also, feel free to comment down below. Did you hoard? Or did you not? And either way, you're fine. I mean, as long as it wasn't a detriment to your account. Hoard if you can hoard, if it's not going to hurt anything. If you need to level stuff, level stuff. I spent probably 15 to 20 million gold over the last week alone. And training modules and everything else. I just keep building and building because they said we don't want you to hoard, and I took them at their word, and they stood by it here by doing this. So let's go ahead and dive in here. First, I want to talk about Shang-Chi. So in my beginner to mid-game guide, if you don't have the characters in Blitz maxed out, and as a new player, you should always open Blitz Orbs. Do not focus farm Gamora. Do not focus farm Web Warriors. Do not focus farm Zemo and the Raid Orbs. Open Blitz and Raid Orbs, please. It will help your account grow so much. And now that this guy's in the Blitz Orb only right now, as well as Misty Knight was, and she's part of the best war defense, which I don't recommend building war defenses, but she's an amazing character anyway. And honestly, you could use her on war offense or anywhere in the game, really. She's awesome. She shows up in Gamma raids big time. All right, so Heroes for Hire are so necessary to dominate that. It's unreal. So that was a great team. You should have been open orbs the whole time. Now, if you focus Gamora, I think you should switch at this point if you haven't already, and quit listening to people that tell you to focus for them, because it's really hurting your account. All right, so they gave us some free stuff. Strike Pass Season 11. I will be grabbing this here on my main account. It's Silver Samurai. Love him. He's part of Weapon X. He's my least favorite of them all, obviously, but he's part of the team, and I'm going to need him. And this is an awesome deal every month. Strike Pass is a great value. If you're going to spend on anything in this game, this should be what it is. It will help your account so much. All right, so here we are. You have 1 day left on the Red Star Orb. So if you're still trying to level up your character with Red Star Orbs, definitely go over there and do that in the next 24-hour period before it expires. I think I got a 3-star on my lower account. I got a 5-star on my main here. And I'm saving everything else for Spider-Punk personally, because that's my favorite of all the characters released is Spider-Punk, the cosmetics, as well as Ghost Spider is just gorgeous, but Spider-Punk, man, the Rock, I love that. The Spike Mohawk. All right. So we have 2 days left on Avengers Tower, and I will be doing a day 7 catch up, and I've been bouncing between 51 and I think the highest I've gotten is 54 or 55. And I fell back, and I moved back up some today, and I'm gonna do day 6 after this video. But I'm just going to do that for fun by myself. And then I will actually play through those 50 and higher levels tomorrow for day 7, ending it out. Making a video on my tips and advice for Scopely, and hope that they hear it. Maybe you can comment in the comment section. They can hear your voice as well. Because I love the game mode. And I don't think every game mode should be for everybody. So, it's no different than Galactic Challenges over in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You have to play for months before you get into it. And then you have to play for more months before you're even competitive at it. And then, you know what I mean? Like Raid Shadow Legends has Doom Tower. It took me over 4 months to clear a few nodes. And now I clear 40 of the nodes. And I still got over half the tower. And that's just on normal. And then it goes to hard or nightmare mode. So not every game mode should be for everybody. And I think this is a wonderful, wonderful game mode. If they just fix a few things with it, like the cosmetics and such. All right. So here it is, Commanders. And we don't need to read this. You can get all your goodies here, and we will cover that. But I'm going to go over here and read this off, explaining it better. So it'll start in 3 days, which I believe to be Friday. So Friday night's going to be fun. Servers are going to lag. No, I don't ever see a problem with server lag personally. I mean, very rarely. Quite a few crashes though. But here we are. Web together Scarlet Spider character shards. and more when you improve your roster during this limited time event. So when I opened this and I seen what it was, I got so scared because I told people, don't hoard. Scopely said they don't want us hoarding, right? And there's a lot of hoarding going on out there. Now, if you can hoard or save resources without over-investing and still hit that million gold a day and, you know, go a little easier like I could have, then absolutely, why not? But I didn't think it was necessary, and which it's not. And I just invest 4 or 5 million gold several different times throughout the last few weeks. Investing in my web warriors and bringing up other characters. My Nick Fury as well as my Shadowlands, I've got them up now on my main account. And I've just been spending gold as I want to and or need to. Definitely hitting that million gold milestone every day. You should not have stopped on that. New Heights milestone. So earn points towards a 14-day milestone. So it's 14 days long. By leveling up any character using training modules, points will be rewarded for every training module used. And will depend on the type, essentially. So it's 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, it gets a lot higher. It's like 64 points for a level 4 training module. But we're going to dive into that. You can also spend campaign energy. 1 point, or it's 2 points per campaign energy, I believe, and we'll dive into that. Your milestone rewards include 51 Scarlet Spider Shards, quite a few training modules, some gold orb fragments, and gear, teal gear. It's quite sensational, as well as a bunch of other stuff. But here's the next big part. So you're going to get your 2-star Scarlet Spider from hoarding your training modules in gold. Or not hoarding them. You're still going to get it no matter what. It's the easiest thing ever. You could literally have none right now, and by the end of 14 days, you would have all of his shards. If you had no training modules and or gold saved up, period. You'd still be able to do it. It's the most player-friendly and amazing release of a character I've ever seen. So I'm assuming he is quite powerful. Which everybody's been led to believe anyway, as he's the healer, he's the linchpin, he's the, you know what I mean? We've been directed by Scopely that he is the essential part of the team. He's the glue that holds it together. A limited time pocket dimension will open during this event. Now, complete a series of 10 missions using characters with the limited time Resolute trait to earn Scarlet Spider Shards. Because like I said, you're going to get 51 from the milestones. You need 49 more to 3-star. Fully crafted gear, gold, and more. Now, how many shards you get per mission or how that works, I don't know yet. But as soon as we do, I will be making a video on it. And if it's anything like the Fresh Horizons, it should be a cakewalk. But you have to be level 64 to even participate into it. And a lot of the characters are not premium characters that people want to invest into. But, you know, it's hit and miss. So we'll see how hard it is. And it sounds like it's actually going to be rather difficult. More of a mid-game player will do better, I would assume. Now, Resolute Orb. If you're struggling on any of the Resolute characters, you can go open a few of these Resolute Orbs for up to 12 of each select character. And I actually want to go look at this orb. See what it costs here real quick before we jump into the milestones. Oh, hey. Yes, please. See, and I continued buying all this stuff throughout the time. I don't know about all that stuff. But Perfect Clone Orb. Okay. Where are you at, Resolute Orb? Did I go right by it or what? X Factor, Squirrel Girl, Snow Globe. Alright, so the Resolute Orb does not exist that I can find. Alright, so maybe you have to buy it. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Let's actually go this route on it, huh? Resolute. And I will cover the milestones here for Scarlet Spider in 1 second. Bear with me, please. I want to see this part of it because this will decide if you're going to get a 3 or a 2-star. So this is my main account. I'll blow right through it. Now on my free-to-play, it does not look this good. And I'm actually going to jump on my free-to-play and show everybody how easy this these events are going to, or this one event's going to be. I don't know about this Resolute trait. I just hit level 64, and I have him and him. No Cersei. Obviously, we need to boom this person up to level 64. Essentially, is what it's going to make me do for the long-term viability of her. But I'll probably take Magic, Shuri. I don't know if I'll have Shuri unlocked, so I might not even be able to use her. Honestly, I'll be taking Scarlet Spider. I'll take him and max him instantly. as one of my characters to do that Resolute trait. Because you're going to unlock him the first day. Spending gold and training modules and campaign energy. It is so easy, and I'm going to cover that here in a second. So I definitely go Cersei, Shuri, Omega Red. Obviously, if you have Omega Red, you don't need me to tell you that. But Scarlet Spider, these two, Shuri if I had her, Magic, would be the go-tos. Now, you can make other adjustments as your account needs. Milestones. Let's check this out, actually. Starts in 3 days. It's 14 days long, and this is how you score. 2 points per campaign energy. That's 2,000 points a day. For 14 days is 28,000 points. That's over half of what we need to max this event. Okay, so that's huge. Now, 2 points per level 1 training module, right? Or you can spend level 2 for 8 points. But let's say just 2 points per. I want to show you something here. So let's say I want to take in my Magic with me. Train her up. I have 16,000 times 2 points. That's 32,000 points off this. This is times 8. 8 times 7 is 56,000 points. Just for spending 7,000 of these. So if I take her up, the purples are obviously worth a lot more. Easily done, right? Boom. I probably max it right there, honestly. I don't know. I'll wait and see here. And personally, I don't know if I'm going to use Magic. But here's the shards, and you get 51 shards. They're giving you gold orbs. T2s are huge, right? T3s, yes, please. As well as this purple gear. This is helping a new to mid-game player, whereas Avengers Tower was more built towards an in-game, mid to in-game player. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if that was their plan, but that's awesome. I totally respect that, you know what I'm saying? That is wonderful. Look at all this gold. But at 32,000 points... or 19,000 points, you have all of his shards. I'm going to have 32,000 points off level 1 training modules alone. So I'm going to have 51 shards, all that loot that we just blew through. I'm going to have all that the first day. Bam, bam, bam. As I imagine most will. And we'll get down here to the 32,000. So I'll have this one unlocked. I'll be getting teal gear and all sorts of good stuff. And then all I got left is these last 5, which is another 32,000 points. Okay. And the rewards are pretty amazing, in my opinion, honestly. This can help any account. The teal gear, that's way later, right? But that's how you score. And then you're going to max this out like the first or second day. And it's going to last for 14 days. That's why I'm saying this is huge. Now, if this was a 2-day milestone for 14 days, so seven times, you'd have 300 shards for him and get him at a 5-star. So that's why I can't believe they misprinted it. It's going to be a 14-day milestone, in my opinion. And you're going to max in the first 2 days. Now, if you're just you spend all your training modules in gold over the past few days or weeks, don't worry about it, because in 14 days, you'll have more than enough to max out. Like I said, you can get half the milestones just from spending campaign energy every day. So it's quite wonderful. Definitely comment down below. Thumbs it up. Like it if it helps you at all. If you were hurting yourself by hoarding, I'm sorry. They said not to hoard, and I didn't think you were supposed to. As you can see, I have very minimal gold and or training modules on either account. My main account's got quite a bit of stuff just because I don't invest tons of training modules. I'm more investing gear, and it just takes a ton of stuff to level them up. You know what I mean? And they've built up. I spend quite a bit of money on the game. Yeah, much love. Stay healthy. I'm going to go have dinner. You should as well. We'll see you in the next one.